to us about the importance of associations representing intermediaries?
So associations play a critical role in being the voice of that particular sector to key stakeholders. So they assist in building confidence within the sector, because if I am a key stakeholder like government or the regulator, and there is an industry association that is the voice of that particular market segment, it tells government and regulators that we take what we do seriously, and therefore we would like to play a role in contributing towards the evolvement of the industry. We'd like to play a role in terms of our, making contribution and input to the regulatory frameworks so that we can have influence over decisions that are taken by regulators. So it helps build confidence. Secondly, they are a body of knowledge and expertise, and therefore are regarded as such. So regulators will take a lot of guidance from industry associations because they are deemed to have the knowledge and the expertise in order to give the required input that regulators need. And they collaborate on matters of industry importance, so matters like transformation, and matters like the development of regulatory frameworks. They will work with other associations, like in this case we've worked with FIA, we've worked with the CISA, we've worked with other industry bodies, the FPI, the ISA, to assist in developing these frameworks. And on the transformation side, we help understand, what is it that we have to do as an industry in order to move our industry forward.
Please can you talk to us about how the role of the broker has evolved in the last 10 years?
So today, insurance is far cheaper than it was 20 years ago. So income expressed as commission has actually decreased over the last 20 years, which means that brokers are required to do a lot more with a lot less. Secondly, from a regulatory perspective, there is certainly there certainly is a requirement that the standard of disclosure and advice needs to improve significantly.
How do you see the role of the broker evolving in the next 5 years?
Consumer education, so really helping that customer understand what the role of insurance will be on their business, the impact that it will have on their business. There will be a need for brokers to ensure that customers also understand the scope of that coverage.
Please give us your advice and words of encouragement for the broker market, which is taking strain from various challenges.
So 3 key things I'd like to say to brokers to encourage them to remain in business and to thrive in business is, 1, that the insurance industry is a highly emotional industry, and for that, people will always play a role, especially at claim stage. Secondly, when tracking consumer buying behavior, there are 2 key drivers that consumers make decisions on. 1 is when I engage with you in business, if I'm speaking to you one-on-one, your ability to understand what I'm saying, your ability to play a role as a trusted advisor to me at that particular stage, and your ability to solve my query is 1 key decision-making driver. The second is the time in which you resolve my query. And brokers have done that successfully for a very long time and should continue to do that successfully, because those are 2 key decision-making factors that customers are basing their experience on. And thirdly, brokers free up the market. They play an important role in stimulating competition, and it needs to be done responsibly through transparency and really understanding that customers' requirements.